Everyone says vitamin C is one of the safest supplements on the planet. But here's the truth no one is telling you. It can be very dangerous. Vitamin C can cause kidney failure. Yes, you heard that right. That same vitamin C sitting on your medicine cabinet right now, the one that doctors recommend, the one you give your kids, the one that is supposed to keep you healthy, it can actually destroy your kidneys. And if you made any of these 4 mistakes today when you took your vitamin C, you just moved one step closer to the risk of kidney damage. I'm going to show you exactly what these mistakes are, and more importantly, how to fix them right now before it's too late. In the next few minutes, you will discover the 4 vitamin C mistakes that are damaging your kidneys right now, the exact safe doses for every age group, and the simple timing trick that prevents stomach damage. Let me start by showing you how something so harmless can become so deadly. Here is the truth that surprises people. The maximum amount of vitamin C an adult should take per day is 2,000 milligrams. That is all. Not 3,000, not 5,000, and definitely not those mega vitamin C doses some people take for skincare, for glowing skin. They think it is helping them. Your body can only use a certain amount of vitamin C each day. It can't store the extra. So when you take too much, your body has to get rid of it. When you take more than 2,000 milligrams per day, here is what happens to your body. First, you get diarrhea. Your body is literally trying to flush out the excess. But if you keep taking these high doses every day, your kidneys start struggling to filter out all that extra vitamin C. It turns into something called oxalates. And these are crystals like tiny sand particles. It's exactly like adding sugar to your tea. When you add just the right amount, it dissolves perfectly. But when you add too much sugar, what do you notice? Crystals start forming at the bottom of your cup. The same thing happens in your kidneys when you take too much vitamin C. Oxalate crystals start forming inside your kidneys, and these crystals are sharp. They clump together, and over time they become kidney stones. But here is what is even scarier. If you keep taking too much vitamin C day after day, those crystals build up and eventually they damage your kidneys so badly that they stop working. That is kidney failure. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not taking that much. Here is the problem. Many people don't actually measure how much vitamin C they are taking. You might have a morning multivitamin like your Well Man, your Well Woman, your Better Man, your Reload Woman, which contains vitamin C, probably 250 milligrams, for example. Then you have a vitamin C supplement with 1,000 milligrams, like this one that you swallow with water, or this one that you swallow with water, or this one that you dissolve in water. And then, of course, there's an energy drink like Lucozade, which also has its vitamin C. And yes, Lucozade Boost has vitamin C. Then you have your orange juice like your Chivita with vitamin C. Before you know it, you are way over 2,000 milligrams and you never realized it. So here is your first action step. Actually measure your vitamin C intake. Add up everything. Your multivitamin, your supplements, your fortified foods and drinks. Make sure that you are staying under 2,000 milligrams per day. Now that you understand how vitamin C damages your kidneys, let's talk about when you should never take it. Mistake number 2 is taking vitamin C at night. I know what you're thinking. What difference does it make, right? What difference does the timing make? A huge difference. And here is why. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. Notice that word acid. It is acidic by nature. When you take it at night and then you lie down to sleep, it raises your stomach acidity. But here is what makes nighttime even worse. Your metabolism slows down when you sleep. Your body is not moving things through your system as quickly as it would. So that acidic vitamin C just sits in your stomach, burning and irritating your stomach lining. This causes 2 major problems. 1, it can seriously disrupt your sleep. That stomach discomfort keeps waking you up. Second, if you have a stomach ulcer, taking vitamin C at night will absolutely trigger an ulcer attack, and the pain can be severe. Think of it like pouring acid into a container and then just keeping it there without moving it. That acid sits there and keeps burning through the surface. That is exactly what happens in your stomach when you take vitamin C before going to bed. And the solution is actually simple. Take your vitamin C in the morning or in the afternoon when your metabolism is active and when your body can process it properly. Never take it at night before bed. So far we've covered the kidney destruction and the nighttime disaster. 2 more critical mistakes to go, and the next one might explain why your stomach has been bothering you. If this information is helping you right now, do me a favor and hit that like button so that more people can learn how to take vitamin C safely, and subscribe because I'm exposing more dangerous supplement mistakes that doctors never talk about. Now let's move to mistake number 3, and this one is causing the most damage. Mistake number 3 is taking your vitamin C on an empty stomach. Now I know a lot of people believe that taking supplements on an empty stomach makes them work better, makes them more powerful, and makes them absorb faster. And for some supplements, that is right, okay? That can be true. But for vitamin C, this belief is not just wrong, it's a disaster. You remember vitamin C is acid. When you take it on an empty stomach, there's nothing to buffer that acid. It goes straight to your stomach lining. This causes severe stomach irritation. It can trigger acid reflux, and if you have an ulcer, taking vitamin C on an empty stomach will make that ulcer so much worse. Your stomach is already producing acid to digest food. When you add more acid with nothing to digest, you are just burning your stomach lining. Your stomach is actually sending you signals about this. Have you ever noticed that your ulcer hurts more after taking vitamin C? That is your body screaming at you to stop. The solution is straightforward. Always take your vitamin C with your meals, with your breakfast, your lunch, or your snack, just not on an empty stomach. The food acts as a protective cushion which reduces the impact of the acid on your stomach lining. This simple change can eliminate your stomach discomfort completely. And a quick question for you: do you normally take your vitamin C on an empty stomach? If you've been doing it wrong, now you know why your stomach has been bothering you. We've covered 3 mistakes so far. The final one is especially important if you have children. But if you have stomach ulcers, there's one more crucial thing you must know. And even if you fix the previous mistakes, you need to fix this last one. Mistake number 4 has 2 parts. The first part is not knowing the safe dosage limits for children. Here's what most parents don't realize. Children need much lower doses than adults. But because vitamin C seems so harmless, parents often give their kids adult doses without thinking twice. Let me give you the exact numbers you need to know. If your child is between 1 month and 1 year old, they should never take more than 150 milligrams of vitamin C per day. That is it. 150 milligram maximum. Let me put this in perspective. You know how their vitamin C comes as syrup, right? Every 5 ml of that syrup contains 100 milligram of vitamin C. So you shouldn't give your child more than 10 ml per day, right? So that is 5 ml twice a day maximum. But ideally 5 ml once a day is fine. And if your child is between 1 year and 3 years old, the limit is 300 milligrams per day. Let me put this in perspective with something that you probably recognize. You remember this small orange vitamin C, this chewable vitamin C that we used to take as children? You know, this one that tastes like candy that we all ate as kids, right? Each one of these tablets contains 100 milligrams of vitamin C. So for a toddler that is between 1 year and 3 years old, just 3 of this is their maximum daily limit. And 3 of this is 300 milligrams. That is all. But I bet your parents gave you way more than that. Probably 5 at a time or even 10. Or gave you the container, right? We all thought they were basically candy, harmless and good for us. Nobody told us there was a limit. And this is a mistake parents are making even right now, today, with their own children. They see their kid has a cold, they want to help, so they give them 5 or 7 of these chewable tablets throughout the day. They think they are being good parents. They think more vitamin C means stronger immune system. But what they are actually doing is pushing their children past the safe limit. Children's kidneys are still developing. and they are more vulnerable to damage than adult kidneys. Now, if your child is between, let's say, 3 years old and 11 years old, the maximum safe dosage is 500 milligrams per day. That is 5 of these chewable tablets, not 6, not 7, and not 10. I know this might sound too strict and too restrictive, and you might probably be thinking, I'm not serious. You might be thinking, vitamin C is natural. How can natural be harmful? Here is the truth. Just because something is natural and beneficial doesn't mean unlimited amounts are safe. Your body has limits. Your kidneys have limits. And children's bodies have even stricter limits than adults. If you are finding this information valuable, especially if you have kids at home, hit that like button right now. This video needs to reach more parents so that they can protect their children from accidental kidney damage. Pause for a second and do the math. How many vitamin C are you giving your children? Don't guess. Actually calculate it based on what I just told you. The second part of mistake number 4 is taking regular vitamin C when you have stomach ulcers. If you suffer from ulcers, standard vitamin C is too dangerous for you. The acidic nature directly aggravates your condition. Every time you take it, you are likely making your ulcer worse. Here is the problem. An ulcer is literally an open sore in your stomach lining, and you are pouring acid directly into that open sore every time you take vitamin C. But here is the good news. You don't have to give up on vitamin C completely. There are non-acidic forms of vitamin C available. The most common one is called Ester C. This is vitamin C that has been processed to remove the acidity. If you have ulcers, ask your pharmacist for Ester C or other non-acidic vitamin C forms. This isn't a paid advertisement. I'm just trying to help you get the benefits of vitamin C without destroying your stomach. Here's what you should do. Pay attention to your body's signals. After you take vitamin C, does your ulcer pain increase within an hour or 2? If yes, your body is telling you that regular vitamin C is not right for you. Switch to the non-acidic form. That is all 4 mistakes. And if you've been making even one of these, you now know exactly how to fix it. Let me bring all of this together for you. Here is your complete guide to taking vitamin C safely. Number 1, adults take under 2000 milligrams per day. Children have much more lower doses than adults. When in doubt, just check that label that comes at the back of children's syrup bottles. Take it in the morning or afternoon, never at night before bed. 3, always take it with meals, never on an empty stomach. 4, if you have stomach ulcers, use non-acidic forms of vitamin C like Ester C. You've gone from potentially damaging your kidneys to supplementing safely and effectively. Now you know how to take vitamin C safely to protect your kidneys. But here is the thing. Vitamin C isn't the only thing keeping your ulcer from healing. In this video right here, I exposed the 6 most dangerous mistakes that keeps thousands of people from healing their ulcers, including one particular pain medication that can cause internal bleeding from your ulcer spot. Click on it now because your ulcer has bothered you long enough and you need to know which mistakes to fix next. See you in that video.